1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles. Stone by day, warriors by night. We were betrayed by the humans we had sworn to protect, frozen in stone by a magic spell for 1,000 years. Now here in Manhattan, the spell is broken, and we live again. We are defenders of the night. We are gargoyles.
Previously on Gargoyles,
Oberon has named us guardians of his island.
Before tonight, there was never any need to hone our combat skills.
Since we arrived upon the island all those years ago, Avalon has been completely deserted.
You have been recently in Avalon. The scent of its magic is all about you. There is no reason for anyone to come here from there, except to be sent by Lord Oberon.
we've never met Oberon. Back in Avalon.
I'm beginning to think this Manhattan we search for is a myth.
At least we have safe haven for a time.
Here comes the welcoming committee.
Boudica can sense your return, even from the palace.
Tell me, Gabriel, has Avalon been peaceful since we last voyaged forth?
Yes, peaceful, quiet. Truthfully, a small adventure now and then would be nice.
Join us on the skiff, my brother. I guarantee you won't be bored.
Every time we sail into that mist, I keep hoping I'll see the Brooklyn Bridge or Lady Liberty. At least you have Avalon to come home to. But it's not my home. It's not our home.
You see, my lord, we spoke truth. Humans and gargoyles profane your kingdom.
A minor nuisance. But all the same, they will have to go.
If that pair are keeping company with those three screech owls, I'm not about to trust them. Your companions we know already, to our sorrow. Sir and lady, declare yourselves.
Are they not an insolent infestation, my lord? Just as we warned you. And we warned them they should leave, but...
Lies! You attacked us!
Silence!
How dare ye? What means this outrage?
We are minded to be generous. You have an hour to remove yourselves from our domain. Otherwise,
This is our home. We have no place else to go.
that is none of our concern.
This land has been empty of anyone but us for 1,000 years. Who are you to tell us to go?
Aye, go yourself, or be thrown out.
You dare much to speak so to us.
All right, that's enough.
Stop, all of you. These strangers may fail in courtesy, but we need not.
They started it. It's not my fault.
Come on, Goliath. It's not fair. Who are they to tell us what to do?
We would perhaps better understand your pronouncements if we knew who you are.
We are Oberon, Lord of the Third Race, ruler of Avalon. This lady is Titania, our once and future queen. We have returned to claim our own. And if intruders will not leave our realm, then they may stay as part of it.
You commanded once that the children of Oberon and I should dwell midst mortals. That was 1,000 years ago, as they reckon time.
1,001.
So very long. Time enough for even Puck to mend his manners. I have done as you bid me. I have walked among them, lived among them, and I have come to know them well.
Do you now profess concern for mortals, Titania? Was not your disdain for them the reason I divorced you and decreed that you and the children should live among them to learn humility?
True enough. But perhaps you have not learned your own lesson.
You are overpert, my queen. I lived my millennium among them, just as you.
Then grant them the opportunity to save themselves. Hunt them, but fairly, reducing your power to give them a fighting chance.
When I can wipe them off the Isle with a gesture, why bother with such foolish fairness?
Because if you win, my lord, I'll stand by your side again.
You would once again be my wife and wear my ring.
And you who are merely my lord shall once more be my husband. But take heed, should they win and sound the knell of your defeat, some other ring must then be your reward.
An amusing bargain, milady. Very well.
Lady Titania, our thanks.
You are wise to thank her while you may, Gargoyle.
We have no desire to fight you, Oberon.
Do it, or die where you stand.
Not much of a choice.
Better than none.
I agree. Very well.
You three, then, shall match my lord Oberon. Avalon's lord, be thou enchained, thy power to child strength restrained, till hunt be done and issue known, this contest win by craft alone.
I grant you a few moments' lead, but expect no other favors from me. Be gone!
Come.
I don't like running away from a fight.
Consider it a strategic withdrawal. We must buy ourselves some time.
Why? You heard the queen. Oberon's no stronger than a child now.
As strong as any of Oberon's children, Angela. That's more than enough to give us trouble.
But there must be some weakness we can use.
If we survive long enough to learn what it is.
So, proud Titania, the game's afoot. Soon Avalon will be mine again, and so will you.
Can you do no more to stop this?
I have given your friends the best chance that I could. Can you do as much? Wish them luck, for all our sakes.
Oberon didn't seem too thrilled when I pulled my piece.
Oberon's children have always been vulnerable to it. Aye, and Oberon himself as well.
This is steel alloy with a little iron. That's why Oberon pulled back when I drew on him.
Yes, recall that when the Magus faced the Weird Sisters, he bound them by iron chains.
Those chains might still be here somewhere.
And we have a forge, with which to shape them into a weapon.
Every little bit helps. The only question is, what kind of weapon?
This should give Oberon a surprise.
Or at least give us some sense of his powers now.
He's coming.
Ah, the rabbits would face the fox.
It worked.
We got him.
Easy. Let's make sure before we...
Dare you try to make me look foolish, mortals? On your heads be it. Branch and root, twig and vine, strike with your master's wrath divine. Attack for your lord, Umbridge of Avalon. Make an end of these interlopers.
This way.
That's all that's left of the chains, ladies. I still think a sword makes more sense.
Let us not argue. Titania herself gave us the clue. We have no choice but to trust her.
No choice. And only one chance.
He's herding us toward the mountains.
We must reach the other side, quickly.
Hurry, he's coming!
Lake of fire, heed my say. Seize with hands aflame my prey.
Only one chance. Follow me.
Weapon soon.
But what gives us the right to use it? Ophelia, we are protecting our family, our home. Oberon is no more than the proper lord of Avalon. And he's not an outside aggressor like the Archmage. To him, we're the invaders. Maybe, but he did abandon Avalon 1,000 years ago. I think he gave up his rights to this place.
Unfortunately, I fear Lord Oberon does not see it that way.
What now, Goliath? Oberon will soon find us.
You two go on. I'll run no longer.
Gargoyles stand together. That is our way.
It's been a merry chase, Gargoyles, but alas, now it ends. You acknowledge your fate, I see. Most sensible.
This is no foregone conclusion, Oberon. Here are no trees and plants to help you. You must fight us for yourself.
Ah, but you are wrong, Goliath. I am lord of the land of Avalon, and the land knows its master even as do the trees and the shrubs.
You've proven your mastery over the terrain. But did Titania want the island to defeat us, or you?
We had hoped to spare you the humiliation of direct combat. But if that is the only way to satisfy you, come on then.
fighting fair. This isn't your true form.
Now you're just quibbling. My turn? And that should take care of... Good, very good. But not nearly good enough. And so ends the hunt. Time to claim my prize. The game is over. Your champions have lost.
Not yet, Lord Oberon. There's still one more play.
Stop this! Stop!
It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it, my lord?
Stop. I pray you.
One more should pay for all... No, I'll kill no one on his knees.
Now the game is done, Lord Oberon. And now you will hear our terms. Give us asylum in your land, and we'll use the bell no more against you or your people. All we ask is to live here in peace.
What say you to this, Lord of Avalon?
You could have obliterated me, and yet did not. Strange behavior for your breed. Such an example of generosity is worth rewarding. Stay, then, with our blessing, all of you. And henceforth, Goliath, you and your clan shall be immune to my arts, and shall become the honor guard of Avalon from this day onward.
I thank you, my lord.
And now, gentle Titania, if I may have back what is my own.
Take back your full power with my blessings, husband.
My lady, my wife.
How did you know that the bell would weaken him?
Titania gave us the clue. She said that if we sounded the knell of his defeat, another ring would be his reward.
Lady, are we wise to trust him?
You've nothing to fear from him now, Goliath. In Avalon, Oberon's word is law.
Does that mean he's always right?
Not while he's married.
All's well that ends well, then. But one thing puzzles me still, my lady. Why did you aid us?
To repay a favor rendered.
But we have never met before. Well, now that matters are settled here, we've a quest to return to.
And now, my lady wife, now it is time for the gathering.